He woke to the sound of rain tapping against glass. A faint echo of thunder rolled in the distance. His car was parked on a street he didn't recognize. The city outside was gray and blurred, as if the world hadn't finished loading. Detective Eli Ward opened his eyes, and the first thing he saw was himself. A newspaper on the passenger seat. Front page, his photo. Detective found dead, apparent suicide. He stared at it, waiting for the punchline that never came. His badge was missing. His gun too. His hands were trembling, but there was no blood, no wound. Nothing that said dead man walking. And yet every cell in his body whispered the same truth. Something had ended. Him? Before he died, if death was the right word, Eli Ward was one of the city's best. Old school, sharp instincts. The kind of detective who could read guilt in a heartbeat. He'd been working a case that no one wanted to talk about. A pattern of disappearances the department quietly ignored. No records, no paper trail. Victims who didn't officially exist. Ward called it the vanishing line. Everyone else called it career suicide. But he wouldn't let go. He told his partner, Sarah Lennox, someone's deleting people from history. She'd laughed, said he was overworked. That was 2 nights before his car supposedly went into the river. When the divers pulled it out, the body was missing. The official report said currents, wildlife, and time. Closed file, end of story. Except it wasn't. Ward's apartment was stripped clean when he returned. The photos on the wall gone, the case notes gone. Even his nameplate from the precinct had vanished. He searched for hours until he found one thing left behind. A single cassette tape tucked beneath the floorboard. His own handwriting across the label, "If found, don't trust anyone." He pressed play. The tape hissed. Then a voice, his voice, filled the room. "They've already erased me. If you're hearing this, you're next. They kill you on paper first, then for real." Ward froze. The voice was calm, certain. It wasn't paranoia. It was evidence. He wasn't losing his mind. Someone had wanted him forgotten. He went back to the precinct that night. Walked right through the front doors like a ghost in plain sight. The rookie on duty didn't even blink. Didn't see him. Didn't feel him. Ward spoke, but the air swallowed his words. It wasn't invisibility, it was worse. He was there, but not present. Like the city had edited him out in real time. Then he noticed something strange. On every monitor in the precinct, case files flickered open and closed. All marked authorized access, case 0. Every few seconds, a line of text appeared and vanished. Subject Ward E. Status resolved. Resolved. But how do you resolve a man who still breathes? Ward followed the only clue left. The address on an old crime scene photo, a warehouse near the docks. The same place he'd investigated a month before he died. Inside, the air was heavy with mold and dust. Boxes stacked to the ceiling, and behind them a hidden door. He pushed it open. Rows of filing cabinets stretched into darkness. Each drawer labeled with names he didn't recognize. Thousands of them. Every file contained 2 photos, a living face and a corpse, each pair identical. He flipped one open at random. A woman, alive in one picture, lifeless in the next. Underneath, the same stamped word, removed. He kept searching until he found his own file. Photo 1, Detective Eli Ward, badge number 527. Photo 2, Eli Ward, dead in the morgue. Stamped, removed. Date, 3 days before he woke up. That's when he understood. The vanishing line wasn't about missing people. It was about people being duplicated. One alive, one dead. One erased, one remembered. The deeper he went, the louder the building seemed to breathe. A hum beneath the floorboards. Faint whispers through the vents. And then footsteps. He turned. Sarah Lennox stood there, gun drawn. "Eli," she said, "you weren't supposed to come back." Her voice trembled, not with fear but guilt. "They said you'd never know." "Know what?" he asked. She hesitated, then stepped closer. "You died in that river, Eli. I was there, but they brought you back." Ward stared at her. "Who's they?" She shook her head. "You think I can say their name?" He looked past her, at the walls, at the cabinets, at the humming machines keeping the room alive. "This is where they make us disappear," he said. She lowered the gun just slightly. "No, Eli, this is where they replace you." Ward pieced it together in silence. The missing victims, the perfect copies, the erased memories. The city wasn't deleting people, it was rewriting them. When someone got too close to the truth, they didn't kill them outright. They created a new version, same face, same life, but compliant. The original. Marked as deceased. Forgotten. Ward wasn't alive. He was the failed copy. A broken version that remembered too much. He lunged for the tape recorder still in his pocket. Pressed record. If anyone finds this, listen carefully. The vanishing line isn't a conspiracy, it's a process. They don't bury you. They overwrite you. I solved my own murder because I was never supposed to exist. Sarah raised her weapon again. Tears filled her eyes. You're not Eli, you're what's left. A single shot echoed through the warehouse. The hum stopped. And so did the tape. Days later, the police raided the docks after an anonymous tip. They found the warehouse empty. No bodies, no files, no evidence of anything but dust. Yet one cassette tape lay on the floor, half melted from heat. Only one line of audio survived. Case 0 closed. The rest was static. Weeks passed. Then strange reports began surfacing. Officers receiving emails from Detective Eli Ward. Security footage showing him walking the precinct halls at night. Some claimed they saw him in the rain standing by the river watching. No one could prove it. The department locked his old office and sealed it permanently. But if you stand outside on a quiet night, you can still hear faint static. And sometimes, just barely, a voice whispers from the dark. I solved my own murder. No one reopened the case. No one questioned the files that vanished. Because to admit it happened would mean admitting that anyone, any of us, could be replaced. And that's something the city can't afford to believe. You're watching The Silent Case, where no one knew what really happened.